do the right thing for our nation, overturn this disastrous, unconstitutional government. In short, we demand nothing less from the Supreme Court than to repeal the bill. Repeal the bill! 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 We know there's a fundamental constitutional principle at stake. We know there's a fundamental question of individual freedom at stake. Government should not, government must not be allowed to force every American citizen to purchase an individual product that's an infringement on our individual freedom. It cannot stand. You're going to hear from Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann in a few minutes. I agree with you, by the way. And Michelle was actually in the arguments, the oral arguments today, listening in. She'll be able to give us a good sense of what happened. So I think you're going to want to stick around and listen to Congresswoman Bachmann. But our message today isn't just for the Supreme Court, is it? No! Today we deliver another message. This one to President Obama. Mr. President, with all due respect to you and your office, you can keep your hands off my health care. You can keep your hands off our health care. 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 Over the last 2 years, a great debate has occurred across our nation over the idea of Washington, D.C. running our health care. Well, I'm here to tell you, friends, and you know this, the debate's over. The American people have spoken. As usual, they've spoken loud and clear. In November of 2010, the American people said to Nancy Pelosi, they said, Madam Speaker, on the issue of government-run health care, thanks but no thanks, and by the way, you're fired. And she's not the Speaker anymore. And they made it loud and clear. And this fall, I have a feeling that when it comes to this issue of Washington, D.C. government-run health care, I have a feeling, and Americans for Prosperity is not partisan politically, but I have a feeling the American people are going to say, Mr. President, because of your health care takeover, you're fired as well.